Here, Gallant gives up a little bit of size, but is as tough.
Gordon gets an uppercut in.
Crashed into the net. And Jackson Edward.
But Jacob Adoti is also involved in that fight. Oh, a right fight!
From smashing jaws to one-punch knockouts, these are the most spectacular fights in hockey ever.
Let's have a 4-goal lead, and now Ansons is going to drop the gloves against Primo. The 6'6" forward of the Phantom swinging away on Ansons, and he's holding his ground.
First up, we have Ravies Anson and Mason Primo going all in. No hesitation, no mercy. Fists flew, jaws cracked, and neither backed down.
This is to give him some space, and there's a big right-handed bomb, knocks the helmet off of Primo's head. Uppercuts by Anson, still holding Primo at bay. Rivas Anson's...
This one will go down the ages for one of the most brutal fights. So intense, the referees had to call for medical help on the spot. Blood, bruises, and a fight that went way too far. Up next, we got a showdown between the San Diego Gulls and the San Jose Barracudas. Feathers versus fins, pure chaos.
Gordon gets an uppercut in to start the fisticuffs and continues with another one. He'll go to the left and send
Fueled by a brutal collision, the players went full throttle, hell-bent on payback for their goalie. A move only Bure could pull off.
Back up to Leskinen, he tried to put it out there, but now here comes Sabarin, in on the puck on the backhand, crashes right into the goaltender.
Scott Sabourin crashed into the goalie like a wrecking ball. Then threw hands with Lucas Veidemo like he had a score to settle.
As Primo's down, and Sabarin is on the feed train.
Yeah, and he's grabbing Veidemo, who's the leading scorer here for the Laval Rocket. And
the ice was already sizzling after that brutal collision that nearly took the goalie out.
And Patrick Thomas lost an edge on the end boards as Johnston works his way on the right side. Batted down by Florian Jacki. Jordan Donovan wants to get up in the rush. Could be a short 3-on-2.
Moments later, it was go time. Florian Shekaj dropped the gloves, ready to let his fists do the talking.
As the face-off and neutralized, and oh! Florian Jacki and Sawyer Bolton drop him. And Sawyer Bolton gets the right hand over the top.
They did not even bother referees.
Bolton tries the right again. Jacki comes back with the right. Both men still standing. They'll scramble to a knee each and square off in the middle.
Mathieu Olivier versus Brett Gallant in February 2019 will go down as one of the brutal exchange of punches.
Right hand. Oh, and we'll see if Olivier can keep Gallant at an arm's length here. No punches yet. Now a couple over the top. Good right hand connecting. Oh, Gallant.
For once, this wasn't just a random scrap. This was calculated.
Co-worker and a friend of that significance move on, but happy for him and his family. Congratulations to them on the opportunity, but nights like tonight are not easy.
One after the other as they continue to throw haymaking right. Olivier misses on a few. He's just trying to stand in there and stay on his feet. Another couple of overhand rights from Gallant.
Hershey Bears forward Cale Kessie had to be stretchered off the ice after a brutal bout with Charlotte Checkers defenseman Derek Shepard.
And then Shepard caught him with one and took Kessie down, and he is out. And they are waving the trainer out, Cale Kessie.
Next up, we have AHL goalie showdown of Matt Tompkins versus Troy Grosenick.
First scrap for Tompkins. Grosenick locks on. Tompkins throws a few rights of his own. Troy Grosenick comes over top. Tompkins trying to keep his balance. Falls up.
Steve Bossy versus John Morasti, January 6th, 2006. No quit, no backing down, just pure mayhem. Punch for punch, these two went the distance, making it one of the greatest fights in any league. On New York Rangers night, Wolfpack fans scored a Matt Rempe bobblehead and an all-out brawl with the Rochester Americans.
He's coming down the ice! He gives a shove to Felix Sandstrom! Are they gonna go? They are gonna go! Dylan Durant!
This wasn't just one fight. Both sides went all in.
Desperately trying to get in there is Adam Tobias. Way to ruin the fun 6-0 with Alex Belzile. Belzile fired away.
Moments later, it turned into a full blow team fight.
Is Adam Tobias serious with this? Now Joshua's in there with Matthew Robertson.
And that involves Keegan Kanzik of San Diego. No punches thrown yet, but Jacob Adoti is also involved in that.
This guy's in the wrong sport. He should be throwing haymakers in the cage, not on the ice. One punch, lights out, fight over.
A right hand punch. We look at a replay up on the Jumbotron. Kanzik landed a couple rights, and then Doty caught him with one to the left side of the face, and then
Curtis Gabriel gets bloodied up in fight with Mathieu Oliver.
And Gibson have left. Eric Hartzell has come on to take over in net for the Penguins. Brad Teese.
No one expected a goalie fight, but the moment it kicked off, the whole squad jumped in. What started as a one-on-one turned into an all-out team war.
In fact, the Apples are motioning down from that area where Teese and Gibson are towards the bench, trying to find out for sure. Is Gibson out of the game or?
Zach McEwen versus Mason Geertsen. McEwen found himself on the wrong end of this one.
McEwen landing some pretty good shots there. Geertsen gets some rights in. This is his first tilt as a member of the New Jersey Devils, and they are chucking some.
Next one did not end up well for McEwen either.
And right away, McEwen steps up, and you knew something like this could happen. Arbor Jacki right, McEwen answering the call. He gets a right going. Arbor the takedown.
And again, on the receiving end, even Kara, being 45, dominated him.
Chara, McEwen. McEwen gets a right in, another right.
Let's go.
Uppercut Chara. Chara's free now. Look out. Wait.
Oh! Couple of tough customers here. Gallant gives up a little bit of size, but is as tough as they come. And they will start swinging. VL contact's good.
The fists were flying so fast, you'd swear this was an MMA cage match, not a hockey game.
And no defense in this one from either side. Gallant loses his helmet. VL swims over the top. They tie up another couple after the lines poke it in there.
If you love to watch the most spectacular fights in hockey, you will for sure like this video too. Click here to watch.